This is sat on board the main ferry from the Isle of Arran across to the mainland near Glasgow. This is the bar area on the ferry. So this is the main motorway between Scotland and England. And we're halfway to our destination for tonight, so we're going to come off the motorway. And there's supposed to be a service station here, which will allow us to use the washroom and
clean the bugs off the window,
pick up a snack, and clean the flies off of the window. This road's a lot quieter than
Exit the roundabout.
Freeway.
Continue on B7078 for 1.5 miles.
So that's nice to get the legs stretched. We just arrived at the services. They call them services. So that usually includes like a cafe and washrooms, maybe a deli, sandwich shop. So we're just walking towards it. And really all we need is a washroom, we decided. We were desperate. And this is inside the services. Generally on the motorways in the UK, there's a services like this about, I don't know, every 20 miles or so on most of the major motorways. Well signposted and generally open 24 hours a day. So there's a kitchen, eatery and a farm shop. Well, here we are in a little village called Gretna Green, right on the Scotland-England border. 6 o'clock at night. It took us 2 and 3/4 hours to drive here. And then we got another 3 hours down into England tomorrow, down to Cheshire. So this will be a nice break. So we're just looking for somewhere to eat supper. Already checked into the hotel. And here's a likely spot here, the Queen's Head. So let's have a look inside here and see what's up. Good morning! Here we are on the M6 motorway. We've just crossed the border from Scotland into England, and we're heading south to a town in Cheshire called Crewe, and that's where we drop the rental car and we get picked up by our nice Canal boat rental people who are going to take us to the boat. So we got about a 2 3/4 hour journey. The M6 is a pretty busy motorway in the UK. So this is the north end of the motorway. Not so much traffic now, but I'm expecting it to get a lot busier. It's only 7 a.m. It's a Monday, so we're gonna get the work rush hour as we go past the major cities down the motorway. But we'll just keep plodding on. So we're driving about an hour and a half, well into England now. And on both sides of it, you can see the terrain has got, I wouldn't call it mountainous, I'd call it very hilly. This area is called the Lake District in northwest England. There's one place we've missed out on our trips to England. We've never been to the Lake District, but it is a beautiful place beautiful part of England. If you're ever visiting England, a trip up to the Lake District would be well worth it. So halfway to Crewe to pick up the boat, we stopped. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Stopped at another Motorway services to pick up coffee for the road. So that's what we're going to do, and also maybe a drink. At all the services, there's these gambling arcades, which is really weird. Every service station we've stopped at on the motorway has a gambling arcade. Yeah, that's kind of strange. So we picked up a coffee and a sandwich at the services, and we just sat in the parking lot to eat before we get back on the motorway. And we've got some friends, and they seem to like my bread from the sandwich. What's this? Those are huge ravens. Wow. A whole bunch of them hanging around now. I think I've got some new pals here. And this is your last one, boys, and no more left. You ready? There. They've all had their breakfast too now. See, boys, we're going down to our canal boat now. Okay, so we're getting excited. We're only 30 minutes away from where we drop off the rental car. And we've had unbelievably clear traffic the whole way on this motorway. And then just 21 miles from the drop-off point where we get picked up for the boat, we've got major traffic queues happening. Oh well. We're trying to slow down to our slow way of life for the canal boat, so this is fine. We're not in a rush. So we have arrived at Venetian Marina, Venetian high boats. And if I'm not mistaken, this is our boat right here, Serenissima. Look at her, isn't she gorgeous? We've not seen inside it yet, but she sure looks beautiful. And there's the canal. Can't wait to get on it. Yeah, so I'll have a quick tour around the outside. Serenissima is the name of the boat. And she's long. Oh my goodness. We've had lots of experience boating, but we've never driven a narrowboat. So this should be an interesting experience. I'm sure we're going to get the hang of it pretty quick. And the weather is just fabulous, which of course is what we want. Look at all the canal boats over there, all lined up. Oh, this one's for sale here. This boat here is £43,950.
Things like that, so we tried.
So we are going to go for a tour around Serenissima. And we're going down inside first. Go down the steps. And here's the interior of our home for the next 2 weeks. So this is the galley. There's the galley. The stove, where there will be lots of Good meals cooked. A gas stove there with a grill and an oven. Lots of storage cupboards. There's a microwave. It's looking back out to the rear. And there is a fridge behind this towel. This is here to protect the fridge, freezer, as we get on with the luggage, which we're going to do very shortly. But if we go down the interior, here's the duck door for ventilation around the kitchen area and to see the ducks and feed them. Here's the lounge with free TV service, which is a service in the UK which is free. There's the heater. It's centrally heated through these radiators. Over here we've got, that's a Wi-Fi dongle, so there is 4G Wi-Fi on board for us to use. Go through this way, and this takes us through to the bathroom. There's a flush toilet, and we have a sink and also a full-size shower, which looks great. And then through this door to the front of the boat we have this, well, we have another ventilation escape hatch, gives access to the front of the boat, and this wonderful bed. Just look at the bed, that looks so nice. Full-size bed, which is very unusual for a canal boat. So this is the bedroom. There's another TV for use when we're laying in bed, if we so want to watch TV in bed, which probably is not going to happen on this trip. And that's the boat, that's the front of the boat. Another radiator in the bedroom, and we'll just walk back through while all the doors are open, through the bathroom, into the lounge. Lots of windows, very light in here, which is awesome. And then back through the galley with tons of storage. And next we're going to learn how to drive the boat once we've loaded it. So we're going to get the luggage and load the boat right now.
Moving over right away, you just carry on straight down.
Go in at a fairly sharp angle, be able to swing the back end round for you to get off of the rope.
So here we are, just heading towards the practice lock. We've come through it once. And now Rhonda's going to be driving into it. And I'll go and operate the lock. So, it's going good. We're having our 1 hour lesson. This is a lot of fun so far. Rhonda gets to drive into the lock. I did it going that way, and she's going to do it going this way as part of our tuition. We both have to drive into the lock once, and we both have to operate the lock once. So what we did, we drove through the lock, we went down the canal to a winding hole, which is a place where you turn the boat around. We turned around, and now we're coming back through the lock, and we're going to head off the way that you can see and start our journey. And then our instructor will jump off and we're on our own. Oh, that's worrying. So the etiquette is, when you're coming, our boat is over there, look, moored at the lock landing, ready to come into the lock. The lock water is higher there than here, it's lower, and there was a boat waiting to come in. So the rule of thumb is, wherever the water level is at, if it's low, the low boat comes in first and fills. and then once it's full, we can just come in, empty the lock again, and away we go the other side. So we're just waiting for this boat to rise up, which it's doing now, and then Rhonda will drive the boat into the lock for her first time. She moored up, she drove the boat to that mooring point and did really good mooring it. Okay, so now the boat that came up the lock has left, and now we're going to see Rhonda drive the boat into the empty lock. Well, it's a full lock, but is empty of boats. So she's got to get it into this 10-foot gap. And the boat's 6 foot wide, or less. I'm supposed to be working the lock, but we've got these wonderful volunteer gentlemen that operate the lock and save me doing it, which is really good, because I get to film the wife and make her embarrassed. So I've just been told by the River and Canal Trust guy that this lock that Rhonda is expertly driving into is the 3rd busiest in the United Kingdom. And look at her coming in like an expert. My goodness. She's doing better than I did. I don't think she even hit the side.
No!
Yeah, everybody thinks she's driven before.
Brilliant! There you go.
So the paddles are up, the lock's emptying, and Rhonda is sinking for the first time. Then she's got to drive out of the lock and pick me up.